What's going on, fam? It's your man, VACAY-J. And if you're new and you're loving Power Book 2 Ghosts, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Absolutely like and comment below. We're going to get into the quick reactions and thoughts for episode 3. This was definitely a great episode. A lot of things were revealed in this episode, and I absolutely was looking forward to it. A lot of things I thought would happen definitely happened in this episode. So, they first started off with Rashad Tate and Tariq. And Rashad Tate is telling Tariq that he could definitely help him, but he needs something in return. He definitely needs whatever in return he can give. He could definitely help out with getting Tariq's sister back to him. He can work on that and help him out, but he needs some information on the Congressman Sweeney, right? He wants to take his seat. So Tariq absolutely, he doesn't like him either. So they both don't like Congressman Sweeney. So Tariq's going to do what he can to find out whatever he can to get any dirt on Sweeney to get Rashad Tate in office. At the same time, Rashad Tate definitely wants to go ahead and help Tariq do what he has to do to get his sister back. So we see, Kamal looking on as well. And Kamal is like, what's going on? That's his look. They were celebrating Kamal in the beginning. So, definitely look out for the recaps that I'm going to do a little bit later. But we also see now Monet, she talking to Tariq and Kane and letting them know, hey, y'all need to squash the beef, get it going on, right? Of course, we saw that before. We saw that in the preview. But as we move on into the episode, we're seeing Mecca's whole world open up to Kane. And Mecca's showing Kane, hey, this is the life. This is what's going on in my life. And he has all his organization there and a whole lot of ladies there, So, with that being said, like, Mecca's definitely opening up to Kane. He really is giving me vibes like, yo, I've been gone for a while. And as I said in my previous connection, the Monet and Mecca connection, I truly believe that Kane is Mecca's son, or, something is going on where he's really gravitating towards Kane. Of course, Mecca had a relationship with Monet. And as we see further into this episode, when Mecca actually sat down with Monet, she said, it's been 24 years and you're just coming back now. So if you look at Kane, if we look at his age, and think about it, Kane is probably around 24 years old. I'm thinking that is definitely his father, right? So we see a darker side of Mecca definitely coming out. We see a darker side coming out. Each and every time we see Mecca, there's another dark side coming out. Kevin Whitman, boy, he's really on this case. He's really on top of everything. And this guy, I think he's a maniac, seriously. And he's really upset with Professor Milgram. Carrie Milgram, she got that wop. Like, she seriously got these guys doing all types of crazy stuff. And now Whitman has Zeke at the precinct, and he is questioning him, like really digging deep and not letting him go. He brought him in at night. They had him in there till the morning, questioning him and drilling him down. He really wants to know what his relationship is with Carrie, but Zeke definitely, he held his ground. He didn't give up any information. He didn't give up any information, but at the same time, while he's talking to Detective Whitman, freaking Carrie is calling him. Why are you calling Zeke, man? It's crazy. And Zeke is in the lockup. So Whitman saw that Carrie was calling Zeke on his phone. So he's like, I'm convinced y'all had a relationship. But your boy Zeke, he held it down. He really held it down. Like I said, like I predicted, he is not going to tell anything. But the twist at the end was crazy. The twist at the end when he said he got a PBA card, that's a police card that, if you have a relationship with a police officer, they'll give you a card. So if you do get in a jam or whatever, you just show them that card that you know a detective or a cop, and you can get pretty much out of that situation for the most part. So the twist at the end, oh man, crazy, right? Also, my quick thoughts on what Braden came up with real clever. And I like what he did. I like what he did as far as, creating a whole new system using an app to, basically be undercover. Like nobody knows. They'll get a message. They'll go to the spot. They'll scan this QR code. They can get the drugs, put the money in and get the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole system that Braden came up with, real genius. And, when Tariq and Braden went to get the product from Kane, Mecca was looking on. And Mecca picked up that, yeah, Tariq's weakness is Braden, because Braden seems to be, a very intricate part to Tariq's organization. And he is. We know Braden definitely puts in work, definitely been running around. But now with this whole system that he's created on college, yeah, definitely we see, Braden is definitely coming out and showing that he is definitely more than just, Tariq's boy running around, running drugs. He's definitely like a brain. He also has a brain as well. So, Mecca sees that and he's telling Kane, listen, you want to cut Tariq's legs off, definitely snatch up what they call white boy, right? Braden. We know him as Braden, right? So if you can snatch him up, make him part of Kane's organization, get him away from Tariq, then that will definitely weaken Tariq. A lot of twists and turns in this thing. Zeke was locked up for a long time. Like he's been there for a long time being questioned by your boy Kevin Whitman. He was really in there drilling him. But definitely check out the recap that's going on. I think that the whole setup where, Diane goes to see her father, right? He goes to see Lorenzo. And, they were speaking Spanish. They were translating it and everything. And really, he's like, listen, just hold it down for me. Just hold it down for the fam. And, she really loves her dad. But she's going to do whatever it takes. So, of course, she goes to Tariq and asks him, hey, listen, the lawyer that got your mom, out and all this and that, like, I need you to hook me up with your lawyer, So that's what she was really asking, like, yo, I need you, Tariq. She was talking about that to help her father get out of jail, So, we're going to talk about all of that in the recap. The twist at the end with Ramirez and the PBA card, that's the thing that is going to really mess up everything, right? Because like Zeke had no idea. Zeke had no idea Ramirez was dead. And nor did Monet or anyone tell him. And he's carrying, Ramirez's PBA card in his pocket. And now he's in the precinct giving that up. And of course, Kevin Whitman, he's just like, when was the last time you seen Ramirez? Right? Ramirez has been dead for like months now, but nobody knew. Like Zeke didn't know, Whitman knew, Monet knew, and that's why Zeke was upset with Monet, because he's like, you don't even put me on to, so I could protect myself. How did I know he was dead? And you told me just use the card. I didn't know Ramirez was dead. So definitely look out for my recap. I think this was definitely a very intense episode. When Mecca took up Monet in the helicopter, yeah, that was real G like. That was real G. He was showing her. He was like, listen, I got you on this. I've made my way up. I got you. And he's treating her like she wants to be treated, He's treating her like what Lorenzo would have treated her like if Lorenzo was out, but he's locked up, So yeah, she getting it in with him now. She getting it in with him now. Already kissed him in the helicopter. You already know it's about to go down. So yeah, look out for my episode 3 recap later on today. Definitely, I love this episode. Definitely type down below, put in the comment box. What did you think? What did you think about this episode? And we're gonna discuss it. And look out for the recap later on today. I appreciate you guys. Definitely thank you for watching. You know what it is. It's your man, VACAY-J. I'm out. Salute.